And alright, vitalGL and GrosHiken and HawkSam close behind have just started Prologue. And now Realtyz is starting now. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, Realtyz. But anyway, Prologue introduces the three main mechanics of the game, which is jump, dash, and climb. Climbing is done whenever you whenever you use stamina in order to climb a wall. Pretty simple. And we're going to see dash in a second. So here we go. And it seems that HawkSam is going to be, or GrosHiken is actually going to be the first one in Forsaken City, which introduces a couple of different things, like the traffic block, which is this thing that kind of goes on a zipper and on a closed track, which can give you a lot of momentum when you need it to. We also have springs and refresh crystals. Springs are springs, and refresh crystals, they give you your dash back, as well as the stamina that you've lost over a certain amount of time. So, looks like Realtyz is in a bit of a pickle, losing a lot of time from that room, and GrosHiken is off to a really good start, almost finished actually. So this is going to be a really good race between Realtyz and GrosHiken, and now vitalGL and HawkSam are around the same marker, around the same room. Actually, not really. Sorry. Me just calling things out while I go. And GrosHiken is now on Old Site, which I will explain shortly. Actually, I'll explain it right now because that's takes precedence over Forsaken City. Old Site introduces Dream Blocks, which are these little goopy blocks that kind of extend your dash a lot. It also introduces the doors, which I'm getting a little ahead of myself, and Battling, which I'm also getting a little ahead of myself. So we'll see those in a second. And this next room is Battling, so we'll see in a second what she is. Battling is a part of you. She's manifestation of all your anxiety, which is a great thing. No, it's not. And she follows on a 3-second delay. She imitates all your movements on a 3-second delay. And you saw the doors, which are, you collect these little coin things, and then they open the door with a kind of doorbell sound. And it looks like HawkSam is on the battle fight, as well as, or the battle and chase, and looks like vitalGL is getting very close to the battle and chase as well, so. Oh, I forgot that all this all of this level takes place inside of a dream, except for the last section, Awake. So you can see that because of all those green lights and whatnot. Those are cool. But I should probably switch to GrosHiken. Sorry. And GrosHiken has finished with a 3:47. A beautiful time for a beautiful level. Some might even say that is a very, very good time. Which I agree. But now we're on Celestial Resort, which takes precedence over Old Site. Everybody knows this. And let's just say that this place is a living hell for everybody except Taskbot and TGH. But it introduces cycles, which are these annoying little things that everybody hates. Basically, these red and these red outline black things called dust bunnies. They operate on these things called cycles, which there's two types: entrance and death. Entrance is when you enter the room. Death is, I think you can understand that one, but these cycles are usually, people practice both of them, but usually try and get entrance cycle before death cycle. And a number of people are just starting to finish up old site, so yeah. Now we're on, we're going to be coming up into the huge mess, which I forgot to mention Oshiro. Oshiro is the hotel manager, and he is annoying. I will say that. Because we have to clean up his giant mess of books, boxes, and towels with these 3 jelly blocks that we all see. We speedrunners, we do it in a certain fashion. We do it bottom, top, middle, because it's just convenience for when Oshiro comes up into different parts of the section. And here we're going to see a little spike jump from GrosHiken. Or just Gros. Or Hiken. I don't know. But we choose it for convenience measures because they're probably going to be faster in this sense. And you see how the platforming of this level actually gets a little harder. That's because whenever you clean up one of the parts of the huge mess, it changes the platforming just a little bit, making it either harder or easier, depending on which section you do first and which section you do last. I mean, all of it's hard, it's just not as hard as, like, Reflection. I'm getting too ahead of myself. But now Hiken is on his on the last part of the huge mess, which is the towels. And I will say this is probably the more annoying part compared to the bottom path, which is the boxes. Oh, and I forgot about keys and doors. Keys operate by using a door, or doors operate by having a key and locking you from going to the place you want to be. Anyway, we are going... Hiken just got into elevator shaft, which is... Or, well, not just, but you know what I mean. And a couple others are on the huge mess already, including Realtyz, or Ties. But we are moving on to the best section, also known as the worst section, is the Oshiro chase, which everybody calls it a fight, which I mean, I used to call it a fight, but now I realize that it's not even really a fight. You're just kind of chased. But Oshiro operates by your vertical alignment, and he'll notify you when he's about to attack based on the lightning strike that happens to himself. Anyway, he's now on the annoying horizontal dash section, which I can never get on first try. I couldn't even read off their PBers earlier, I'm sorry about that. And Hiken just finished his Celestial Resort, moving on to Golden Ridge. with HawkSam actually being close behind rather than whoever Hiken is racing, or Realtyz. And now Golden Ridge has the beautiful clouds, which bounce you up, the green turquoise bubbles, which only give you a dash distance, or carry you a dash distance. And there's also wind. Ugh. I hate wind. I unfortunately am sorry to say that I didn't check their PDs before going into this, so I'm sorry. It was just we had little time before going into this. Anyway, Hiken is now on this little weird section where you can do instead of using the clouds themselves, you use two clouds and use a dash cancel. I call it dash cancel. People call it a jump dash. It's honestly subject to your opinion. But Hiken is soon to be going into the heavy wind section, or cliff face, which is the wind that I mentioned earlier is so strong that you just have to use your dashes. And Hiken was having a little trouble with the previous room before this room, and now here's a cool little. I don't even think it's a auto scroller skip. It's more of a small just a pin. And vitalGL has just finished up his Celestial Resort, along with HawkSam now being into the Golden Ridge. The only one lagging behind in Celestial Resort Hotel is Realtyz. Oh, and thank you, Catnip, for the PBs. For those are the official PBs, not the... And now, snowballs. I forgot to mention snowballs because I wasn't paying attention. Snowballs, they're like Oshiro, except they come in from the right, and they have the weirdest hitbox ever conceived. But never mind me. Hiken has just gotten past his Golden Ridge with a stunning 12 something. I can't see that. That's a 12-15. So, yeah, snowballs. And now we're on Mirror Temple, which is probably the funnest one. Funnest place in the world. It has some of the most broken skips, and it definitely has annoying things like Oshiro. Except these things, which I will not say their name, because that would be going way too far ahead, act like Oshiro, except they also use vertical movement, which is even worse. Oh, and vitalGL is actually the closest... No. Third closest to where our beautiful, beautiful Mirror Temple expert here is. Will you do the Yeah, he did one of the more fun skips, which is he used the momentum from one of these dash blocks, which I didn't mention. I'm sorry. Dash blocks, they sort of they move whenever you dash. Let's just say that, and they can give you stunning amounts of momentum. And the red turquoise bubbles. I forgot about those. Red turquoise bubbles are like green bubbles, except they go on for infinite time, or until you hit a wall or die. And now we've got the Seeker section. Or, well, Hiken is on the Seeker section. And now moving on to Unraveling. So, you talk with Battling for like a quick millisecond or two. I forgot about switches. I'm really lagging behind in this commentary. I am sorry, people. But switches, they just open doors. It's kind of like the keys, except they open doors. And now that I can tell you about Seekers, Seekers, they can... So, Seekers, they can be very well exploited, because they can use... we can use them to, open the block switches. vitalGL, don't comment in chat. You know you have better things to do. And yeah, oh, I forgot to mention Search Skip. Search Skip is probably the biggest thing in the world. Let's just say 2 minutes is skipped. It's not like Door Skip, which skips 9 years, as I've heard. Don't worry, it's a joke. And yeah, I forgot to mention Theo. Yeah, because this game is brimming with a lot of things, like gimmicks and amazing, beautiful masterpieces, like Battling. Yeah, please. Fancore just made the best comment ever. Anyway, we've got, the Theo section is basically, Theo is in a crystal, and we have to help him get out. That's the premise. But he also makes everything a living hell by making you jump less distance, as well as you can't dash, but you conserve momentum when you throw. When you throw Theo. The Theo sections, yeah, it's the best. And GrosHiken has now finished the beautiful, the only reflection, and going on to reflection. Hi Theo, also known as Realtyz. Oh, and since I've got time, because everybody is basically on the same section, or well, mostly on the same section, go follow Speed Gaming, and also follow the runners. We deserve every bit of respect. Oh, And Hiken's going for Lake Skip and gets it first try, so that's going to save a lot. So if anybody wants to know the PBs, it's for Realtyz it's 41 minutes. For Hiken it's 32 minutes, which places him in the very, very top. But HawkSam is 40 minutes and vitalGL is 37 minutes. So yeah, cool. Oh, I forgot to mention all of the beautiful gimmicks of reflection. Since there's no strawberries in here. Yeah, Lake Skip saves are about 6 seconds. We've got Kevin blocks, which are also known as crush blocks, but since the community makes memes out of everything, we just call them Kevin blocks. We also have bumpers and the golden feather, which is probably the most diverse thing since it uses analog movement instead of 8-directional movement. Yeah, baby, that beautiful clappy block thing. Realtyz is now on search skip and gets it first try. Anyway, we've got bumpers which bump you in the opposite direction. And we've got the feather, which 8-directional movement, and Kevin blocks, which are just memes. Everybody in chat say that, or say ah. I love how my commentary is just devolving into memes. And everybody in chat is saying oh, and we've got the developer intended skip, which is where Hiken is on right now. And HawkSam has finally gotten to Realtyz, don't hate memes. Anyway, we're getting to the battle and fight, which is essentially we're getting to battle and boost, which is the best, possibly the second best skip ever. Other than door skip. That's the one meme that everybody should know. But the battle and fight is based on Battle and being mad at you, so she wants to kill you. Yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Haven't you heard Realtyz? That the only thing in this game is door skip. We should make one level just door skip completely. Actually, that would be a very good level because that would practice your door skip a lot. So I don't mind anybody actually modding that into the game. But thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting our beautiful tournament, which is actually starting to come to a close. Yeah. Yeah, Ryutech has the best explanation. I just try and simplify it as much as possible. Yeah, it saved 9 years. You're not a mountain climber. Why won't you listen to me? Anyway, now she starts moving blocks at you, which makes her even more hysterically hard. Yeah, no, in reality though, it only takes about a second. Yeah, Madeline smells bad. But, Hiken is getting to the very end of the battle and fight anyway. So, this might actually PB. Who knows? If he gets a good summit, he actually might PB. And now we just leveled up, as you can probably see on the only screen that is Hiken's. But leveling up basically means you get a second dash. But vitalGL is starting to come back, getting to the battling section very soon. But HawkSam is currently in front, so... Grosh is... yeah, it's a 32. And vitalGL gets first try on the developer-intended skip. But we should be looking at a solid... from Grosh's, we're probably going to see... I'm going to div in a 3250. If... that is, if he does not PD. But if he does PD, I div in, it's going to be a very good one. But, aw, Star Cruncher. Especially to you, Kat. You're probably one of the funniest people here right now. I give you the badge of funny, which is a huge honor by me. Yeah, it's definitely a close race between them. But it's... Hiken's and Realtyz's is a very, very... big gap. Probably around a 3-minute gap. But, if you guys should know, you should follow the runners, especially since they work really hard to get to this solid level. You should also follow Speed Gaming. Don't follow me, I'm just a piece of garbage. But Hiken going for some advanced amazing strats here. Thank you, Star Cruncher, but I barely have a life since I've been commentating and dying a horrible death in this race, since I've only won once. And that was against a guy who had a much worse PB than I did. Oh, by the way, what's up, Granby? I saw you on Flesh's stream earlier today. Anyway, I forgot to mention the big gimmick of the of Summit, which is basically you start out inside of Reflection since you fell down to the bottom of the mountain because battling. But it slowly progresses back up to where you should have been. And the only part that's the only part that's actually just different. I don't do this to get followers. I only do this because I like it. It's fun. I like interacting with you guys. And GrosHiken just got the auto-scroller skip, which is amazing. Thank you, Catnip, and I will bake you a pie someday. Strawberry pie if you would like. We only have blueberry in my house right now, so yeah. They should really change it to blueberry pies, not a blueberry pie instead of a strawberry pie. Collect all these beautiful blueberries, since it's the best fruit. What's up, Oshawott? Anyway, we're getting to the 2,500 meter mark for beautiful Summit. We actually might see we might be on PB pace right here. But everybody's very close behind, other than Realtyz, but he just made it to Summit himself, so this is probably the closest race that I've ever commentated. And here's another weird skip that we have. Going from, it's called key skip, but I personally call it bubble skip because that's what you're doing. But what you do is you do 2 neutral wall jumps and then dash twice in order to get the key. And it saves you like 7 seconds? What's the time frame on that one? Somebody in chat. Oh, and Hiken's going for door skip. Oh, fails it on first try, but still goes for it. Oof. And he gets it on 3rd try. He saved about 7 years this time. Which means that his run is now verifiable. Again, another joke in the community. It's just essentially... yeah. In reality, he probably evened it out to like a 0.025 seconds. But he's probably not going to PB. Commentator's curse, after all. The closest one to Hiken right now is vitalGL, and even he is on 1500, or Celestial Resort Hotel. Yeah, Granby, it is a serious matter. But, oh, by the way, since now we're on 3,000 meters, everybody, come on in and count down with me. We are on, what was that? Is that 20? I don't know. Yeah, that's 20. Anyway, HawkSam is... Oh yeah, vitalGL and HawkSam are in the same room, but it's now become to vitalGL's single lead. $13, yep. No kidding. Vital's 5 seconds ahead IGT. Yeah, they've definitely been dancing super close. You guys are better commentators than I am. Jesus Christ. But now we are on checkpoint 10, and an unfortunate death from there. But he's probably going to skip checkpoint 8 because that... Or skip checkpoint 9 because it's really unfortunate that... Yep, 7. Haha. Counting with the left. That's a beautiful quote from GDQ, which everybody should know, because TaskBot. If everybody knows TGH, his acronym means Task Gamer Hunter. _SR. No, it doesn't. But yeah, we are now on a 34, which is good, and we'll see if we can get joined by him in an interview. So, let us see. But yeah, now let's switch to vitalGL's audio. And HawkSam can come down into an interview if you would like. Nice, HawkSam. 10-minute summit? Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yep, I just added our beautiful HawkSam. And now, vitalGL is on the 2,500 meter mark. But yeah. Or well, he's gonna go for door skip soon, so yeah. Probably. He's gonna go for door skip, probably. But yeah, we've got the last room of the 2,500 meter mark. So yeah, cool. And he went for door skip, didn't he? Of course he did. Yeah. But now he's on summits 3,000 meters, which is very, very good for where he's at right now. Especially with whatever his PD was earlier. What was it? Just scrolling back up. Ah, unfortunately it seems to elude me. But yeah, we've got... Yeah, Cat, you're right about that. They were close until 1500, but now he's on Summit, so... But HawkSam and Realtyz are actually very, very close in this one. Thank you, Milky Way. And so we've got vitalGLs, which is 37 minutes. Unfortunately, however, he passed that, so we can at least hope for a sub 40. Because that seems legitimately reasonable in this case. But now we are on checkpoint, what is this? 13. Checkpoint 13. And again, you guys should probably count down. Because then again, it's also a meme. Door skip PogChamp. Beautiful. And now we've got Realtyz inside of the beautiful, the only, the 3000. But lost a lot of height. That's true. That's true. But counting with the left. Yeah, type in like 370. Here, 376. I love how I'm like probably the best inside of my family. Like, my family doesn't speedrun or do games in this case. But it's fun. Speedrunning is a fun thing, and if all of you do this, then yeah, good job. And now vitalGL finishing up with a 40-12, unfortunately not sub 40, but it was within the realm of possibility. So yeah, vitalGL has finished up with a 40-something. GG Vital, and now we're on to HawkSam, who is the closest to both Hiken and Realtyz. Hiken has just told me that he can't interview for this race. And now I can switch over to, yeah, Realtyz is as of right now. But HawkSam is coming up soon, or HawkSam is going to finish up soon. So yeah. And now we are on to now we are on to, what is that? Checkpoint 2. And now HawkSam is just about to finish up with a 42, probably. Not bad. Nobody PB, but it's good. And now Realtyz is moving up to the second part of the updraft section. GG everybody who was in this race. Seriously, like, they deserve it. Follow the runners. I'm actually going to do the command right now. Here. Here. There you go. Those are 2 of the runners. Unfortunately. I couldn't get all 3, but that's cool. And if you want to follow me, sure, I'll do the command. No? Okay. So if you want to follow me, just click on my name, really. And Realtyz is now on 4254, so that was good. All of you, good job on the race. Good job on the races, guys. If we can get interviews, then that would be good. Thank you, Granby. I don't deserve the flattery, but cool. I still haven't even gotten sub 50 yet, so we'll see if anybody else can join into the interview. And if not, then the race is basically done. Ha 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 ha. 1, 2, ha 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 ha. So yeah, we've got nobody here, so if there's no small time window, then I will have to say my goodbyes. And everybody, thank you guys for watching. Follow Speed Gaming, follow the runners especially, and if you want, follow me. I honestly don't stream as much, especially since the races for mine have ended. So if I ever do some practice runs, you can come on by. So if you want to see that, follow me. I honestly am fine with it. But yeah, we should be alright for the next thing. So I'll see you all in the next one if nobody gets interview. Alright, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you around. Too salty for an interview. Oh, sorry. At least come on down if you want, Hawk. But yeah, see y'all later. It's been a pleasure.